Anyway, going back to the topic of the week. Topic of the week, I am on my Laz, as I said before, on my Larry. I don't actually know where that expression comes from. On my Larry. I'll ask my mum later. I hope it comes from something well-intentioned. I don't want to get into trouble. But yeah, Oliver was meant to be here, as I said earlier, but he is unfortunately unwell with the flu, which couldn't have come at a worse time for him. So, Sauce Babes, hope you're okay. Love you lots. I've decided to do the topic Bridezillas because, funny, I've read some stories online of some ridiculous things that brides have expected their wedding parties, their bridal parties to do, because it's about their day, it's about their big day. So why not share that with you so that we can all be aware of this ridiculousness? Now, I've got a corker, an absolute whale of a Bridezilla story. I've got literal email chains of what this bride sent to her party, her bridal party, more specifically her bridesmaids, her maid of honour. Who else do you have in a bridal party? I don't know. So we're going to go through this chain, and there's a whole article about the chain. That's how bad it is. I would like also to just put a trigger warning in if anybody, this brings up a lot about weight and body image. So if you don't want to listen to this, then please don't listen to this. It's not for you, because this person is on another level. So the email chain started with this bride sending out her first email to all of her bridesmaids 6 months before the wedding itself, and it starts, "Welcome to my bridal party. I thought today would be a great day to start this chain, as it's officially 6 months until my wedding day. Well, I just wanted to go over some ground rules." When I think of ground rules for a wedding day, I think of, don't sleep with the family members, or, don't get too drunk, but other than that, I can't really think of why would you need rules. Well, this bride's about to tell me why. Rule number 1, weigh-ins will begin in 3 weeks. For one, would really like to have some time after Thanksgiving to make my body forget about what it consumed, so I thought I would give you guys some cushion room too.
Okay, we're going in here.
No one, this is rule number 2, no one can be skinnier than the bride. That means Kelly and Lizzie, you will be on protein weight gainer diet exclusively until May. And I will have a nutritionist call to discuss diet plans. Rule number 3, bedtimes leading up to the wedding will be strictly enforced. I absolutely cannot, I absolutely cannot have you all having saggy, baggy eyes. I'm sure you all understand. I can't even, I'm only on, what rule am I on? 3. I'm finding it a bit too painful. This is just so, how can this person have any friends? How can they be so insecure about their friends? Why is a wedding a show now? Why can't weddings just be about love like they're supposed to be? Swimming attire. Okay. I would like everyone to wear matching bikinis that have rhinestones on the tushy, spelling out maids, which brings me to my next point. Rule number 5. All bikinis leading up to the wedding must be strapless bandeaus. I cannot have terrible tan lines at my wedding. I'm sorry, I'm not assuming that these people are American, but that's just my
silly voice.
Rule number 6. Sunscreen. We need to make sure you ladies look lovely and radiant and not red and reptile-like. I've never looked at someone in the sun and thought they looked like a lizard. Political grades. Okay. Rule number 7, speeches. We all know what happened at Taylor's wedding. What happened at Taylor's wedding? Ooh. I hope there's a sub-thread, because I want to know what happened at Taylor's wedding. So I bet nothing actually really that major happened at this Taylor's wedding. I bet it was just not up to par, Please submit your toast for approval and revision no later than 4 weeks prior to the wedding. Rule number 8, haircuts. If you plan on chopping off your locks, please submit your proposed new look. This applies to colouring as well. Number 9, attendance is strongly requested at all events, but I will make some exceptions on a case-by-case basis, Number 10, ink. Consider this a moratorium on future tattoos, great word, until June 5th. Those of you, okay, this is American then because they did the date the wrong way around. Those of you with visible artwork will be privately contacted with temporary removal instructions. What the hell does that mean? What? Okay. This person does not care one iota about how her friends look. She doesn't love them for who they are. And I've got the next email that she sent afterwards. She said, girls, it's been brought to my attention, apparently she put a picture in there as well, that one of my maids is in violation arrest her of rule number 8 of the bridal party contract. Rule 8 clearly stipulated that if you plan on chopping off your locks, please submit your proposed new look prior to any actions. This applies to colouring as well. While I'm sure this was a minor oversight, my bad little bee, but oh my goodness me. Oh, she calls them parties bees. Her name is Queen Bee. That's my mum's nickname. Bad little bee, that's what she said. I would like to remind everyone of the ramifications of violating any of the aforementioned rules. This girl likes her big words, doesn't she? Big words for a little bee. Failure to adhere to my commandments can result in bridal party banishment. Okay, at this point in time, I just wouldn't even be a friend, let alone your bridesmaid. But, you know, some girls are strange. I would appreciate... Oh, she ended this email by saying, I would appreciate a call from the hair colour changing culprit, great alliteration, immediately with a proposed remedy by the end of the day. Oh my goodness gracious me. God, it's just... This is more stressful than school. Next email in the chain. The bride writes, hello, my faithful bees. I'm a bit confused about the bee thing. I don't think that's very cute. Chloe, she's named and shamed her. First it's Taylor, now it's Chloe, has coloured her hair. She has repented her sins and has been forgiven for her minor lapse in forgetting the protocol. Kudos to Chelsea for asking permission to cut her hair. Unfortunately, her request is denied. Denied. I need a gavel or something. Order! On to my next point. We will begin weekly weigh-ins on January 17th. I'll be sending over the form for everyone to fill out and submit with a picture of the scale shortly. Just so you're not lying, you better send a picture. Lastly, I'm looking into bridesmaid rhinestone bikinis, and what's this obsession with rhinestone? I think that's a bit strange. I'm open to colour suggestions from everyone, but Miss Holly, because I already have chosen a customisable bikini for her. See below. Huh. Oh, okay. Let me just have a look at the bikini. Just click the link. It's not fab. It's like a metallic, string bikini. It's not very tasteful for someone that's got a lot of requirements. The next email that she sent from the bride said, I am preferential to blonde hair with the exception of Lizzie and Holly, who I think are better with darker locks. And seeing as I liked her better as a blonde goddess, it was approved. Had she asked for bands as well, she would have been denied. Holly, please feel free to come down to Miami and we can go see O. Also, Chloe, please review the conversation where I approved your highlights and slight trim.
Not hacking off your bangs! God, Chloe.
Chloe, you're just ruining a whole entire wedding at this point. Then the bride followed up with another email. What are we on now? Number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 5. Oh, God. Good afternoon, all of my faithful bees. It brings me great sadness to write this email. Oh, God, what's happened? But it was brought to my attention that one of my chosen bees has defected. She is in violation of Rule 8, despite asking permission and having her request denied. The punishment is obviously bridal party banishment. Oh! I mean, I'd be glad. I'd be like, Arrest me. Get rid of me. I don't want to be in it. However, after careful consideration, I've decided to reinstate her status on a provision basis. Oh, well, isn't that nice of you? As long as her bangs grow out by 2 weeks before the wedding, she'll be allowed to participate in our festivities. Oh, will she now? She'll be allowed. She can't participate because she has a fringe. Oh, God, I'm getting vexed. She has reassured me that she will be using... Sorry, I just couldn't believe what I'd read. She has reassured me that she will be using horse shampoo for rapid hair growth until that point. Why would horses need rapid hair growth? If my brother's listening to this, which I highly doubt he is, could you let me know? Thanks. Using horse shampoo? What? Imagine telling your other friends about this friend that you're a bridesmaid for that's getting married and telling them this. Okay, she then says, Miss Chelsea from this point on is on bridal party probation. I hope that everyone understands the severity of breaking any of the aforementioned rules and that defectors will not be treated lightly. Additionally, if anyone does decide to break any future rules, please do not justify your behaviour by telling me what other maids are doing in other weddings.
I do not care. I am the queen bee.
Also, I have posted an image to this email which will serve as my official logo. This isn't a wedding, this is a brand. This is a brand. This isn't just a wedding, this is a brand. We are a product. This is a whole event. This is a show. 2 more emails. So, she begins it by saying, hello, my workout bees. I was thinking that we should start a daily Google Docs where everyone can update in real time their daily calorie content. The strength required in me right now, guys, is just something else. Due to exams, I have not been the very best at requesting your weekly weigh-ins. Oh, that's okay, we forgive you. But thought the food calculator would be a great way for me to monitor everyone's caloric intake. Thoughts? She actually wants their thoughts. Oh, isn't that nice of you? Love you all and see you all in 17 days. Who's left standing at this point? Chloe's not. Well, she's still on probation, actually. I wonder if she ever got that far. And the last email that she sent before the wedding, the bride said, hello, my beautiful bees. All of you should be receiving your dresses in the mail shortly. I know some of you already have. If you could please send me a picture of yourself in the dress, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm assuming the dress is going to mandate Spanx because the material is unforgiving, just like her. So I'm curious to see how it will look. I hope everyone is on a water and rice cake... Sorry? I hope everyone is on a water and rice cake diet from this point forward!
I don't have a single... Right, this is it for me. I'm getting on my soapbox.
I don't have a single friend that would force me to go onto a diet for their benefit, and I don't understand how it benefits them, but somehow it does. I would also appreciate it if everyone incorporated arm workouts into their daily routine. Remember, no pashminas are allowed, just long and slender arms. Right, okay, I'm over it. I can't be dealing with this person. Why was this allowed? There's actually an update at the end of the article that says the story was verified in the comments by one user who knew the bride. She said 3 of the bridesmaids no longer speak to the bride. And a tipster confirmed it was a beautiful wedding, but the one bridesmaid was later asked to wear a pashmina to cover her fat arms. Right, that required a lot of strength. It's time for me to go now. I need to take a nap for about a week. I just can't believe that some people are like that. But thank you very much for listening to the Woah Pony podcast. I hope you enjoyed that selection of Bridezilla stories. Let me know if you would like to see any more. I shall be back next week from 7 till 8 o'clock if you listen live on Riverside Radio. Please watch this on YouTube, just me. Woo! And follow us on the socials at Woah Pony Podcast. Love you all. Hugs and kisses. Night, Mum.